Okay, this is going to be the video of what we did for our school year for 2019 and 2020. Keep in mind, we did move 2 times, so we're kind of playing catch up right now. I do school year round, so yeah, keep that in mind. So, how do we start our day? Let me gather my thoughts. Okay, so when the kids are eating breakfast, we do Little Pilgrims Theology. This is the workbook. You can also purchase this with it, but it is a theology curriculum, videos and stuff. It's $8 per month. Highly recommend using their resources. They're such a sweet family. How it works is you watch the video and then you can answer the questions after the video on their app or on their website. And then, so what I do is while the video is playing, I have them listen and watch as they're coloring, and then another day they will answer some questions. And then, so they have 1 coloring page and 2 question pages on a specific topic. So we do that, and then they clear the table. And then I have a highlight on my Instagram, and we got in a really good routine of mornings when we were settled down in Texas. So if you want to refer back to that, that's awesome too. I'm trying to remember how we did everything because I'm still really trying to get into a good morning groove, and we haven't found it yet. Because we just started back in school since we moved back to California. So we just started back into routine this week. Sorry, the kids are outside on the trail right there. I'm trying to keep an eye on them. Okay, so, and then for devotionals, we do go over the tiny theologians. Is it tiny theology? No, that's not how you say it. And they have these cute little cards that we go over. So A is for atonement, and they give you the verse on the back. And so my favorite one so far is, I love this one. F is for faith. Faith is believing that everything God says in His Word is true. It is agreeing with God about our sin and trusting that salvation is only found in Jesus. When we place our faith in Jesus, we trust Him alone to forgive our sins and make us right with God. Ephesians 2:8-9, and gives the verse. For by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not your own doing. It is the gift of God, not a result of works, so that no one may boast. So we go over those at least once a week. And then, let's see what else. I'm trying to keep it organized here. So this is a really good devotional that I like to do with the kids, morning or evening, whenever. Bodhi Bacham recommended it in his book, Family Driven Faith, which I recommend that book as well, Family Driven Faith by Bodhi Bacham. If you haven't seen his YouTube videos about homeschooling, go check them out. And this is one that I absolutely love, The Gospel Story Bible by Marty Machowski. Awesome book. I think we're on our 2nd time reading that one. Also, I haven't been doing this one in a while just because I switched over to doing Little Pilgrims Theology, and I haven't fit this back in our schedule. This is More Than Words by Rebecca Spooner. She also has a homeschool channel. I love it. She reviews and she shows you lots of curriculums. So highly recommend checking out her channel. It's Homeschool on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all that good stuff. So this is a Bible curriculum as well. It's really cute. You make flashcards with your kids. It's awesome. I like it too. But like I said, we're doing Little Pilgrims Theology, and I'm in love with it, and I think you should check it out. And then we do Happy Hymnody. It's a different hymn every month so you can find her on YouTube and on Instagram. And every month, families will join in and just sing the same hymn together. Like, not together, but in your own homes. And what I did was, and I haven't been consistent with it since we moved, I don't know, the last 2 times. So I print out the song. She makes a cute little song sheet, and I just print it out and keep them in here. And we have a couple favorites, so maybe we'll go over our favorites, and then we'll go over the one that we're singing that month. So, and it's a different one every month. I love doing that. Like singing is, Kira loves to sing. Eli's more like sound effects and humming. So that's our morning. So we'll do devotions while they're eating, and then we'll do Little Pilgrims Theology. Did I say that right? Yeah, I think so. And then some days it's just a toss of what we do, So, okay. So after devotions, they'll do their chores before we do devotions, or they'll do them after. Every day is so different. So most of the time after devotions, they will go have free playtime, and I will do my makeup or take a shower and do my makeup, whatever. And that gives them time to play and get their crazies out. So after that, I will come and set up all the school stuff. I will have a stack for Eli on his side of the table, a stack for Kira on her side of the table of her book she needs to do. But right in front of them, where they're going to be sitting, I will place their tracers. Where I wanna. So these are their tracers. This is Kira's. Once a week, I try to make it Monday if I remember. I have a blank. It has the lines just like this. I have the a blank piece of paper, just like the lines like this, and I have them write down their ABCs, uppercase and lowercase. And so on that day, they don't have to trace this with a marker. The rest of the week, they trace this with a marker. And then I have them count to 100. This is from Master Books, the back of their math lessons for living education. And then I also have them, we have like blackberry bushes all along the walking trail where we live, and they're always just climbing up and getting blackberries. So this is another one I have them do. I have them trace it and say the state. And then some mornings I will go over the states and capitals as they're doing that. Oh, I don't have that book. I'll have to post it on my Instagram. But it's a cute states and capitals book. But the main one that we go over is, for geography, for states and capitals, is this one. So it kind of has fun little, people might think it's really weird. I had this one when I was homeschooled. So let's see. This one was always my favorite one, right here. This is for Arkansas. So the capital of Arkansas is Little Rock. The substitute word for Arkansas is Ark-can-saw. As you can see, the ark, he's on a can and he's sawing. The substitute word for Little Rock is Little Rock, same word. Here you see an ark using a can as a resting place on which to saw a little rock in half. So these funny little play on words and the cute little picture, that gets their mind to remember. I was shocked the other day when they were doing their U.S. Tracing. I started just saying, what's the capital of Arkansas? And they would just spit it out because I would say Arkansas. I would break it down how the book has it in the silly way they use their words, and I was surprised. So we have that book to go over states and capitals. I have these flashcards of states and capitals and like little information on them. I got this at the thrift store, so you can probably get them on eBay, whatever else. And then I got this at Target. It's like a felt U.S. states map that I play a game with them at least once a week or every other week. I grab the card, and it just has the shape on the front right there, and it has the star where the capital is. And I'll say New Mexico, and they have to go and find it. And some days I'll just show them the shape, and they have to tell me what it is and find it. So Eli, they're both really good at it, but Eli has a good memory. Like, he remembers the shape very, very well, and he knows he can just spit it out super fast. I'm shocked. Okay, so, and then also, when we do geography, color pages, I go over 1 to 2 states a week. So, for instance, say North Carolina was yesterday or the day before yesterday. So I have them color this page, and I pop up the North Carolina video on Homeschool Pop. I highly, highly recommend Homeschool Pop videos. There are so many for tons of different subjects, and it covers so much. Love Homeschool Pop. So we do that. And then, okay, so that's geography and devotions. I wasn't done telling my tracers though. So some days we'll do geography, like the state's color pages before we get to our tracers and before we do any of the school stuff. Some days it's just randomly thrown in there. I don't really have a set thing right now. We're trying to get back in our groove. So yeah, I think it's fun. I really like to start with the geography on the days we do the coloring pages, because it allows them just to calm down and color and listen to a video. This one is Eli's tracer. And then this one is Kira's. I have her do every day her multiplication chart. And then on the back, she does her cursive practice, uppercase and lowercase. This is Kira's, and this is Eli's. So I got these little thingies at Target, and all of the papers and stuff I either got out of one of their workbooks or Google it, like multiplication PDF, and just print it out and stick it in one of the clear sleeve thingies. But what I want to do, I want to make them their own binder and have their to-do list of all the subjects they need to do for that day. Come here. Just a minute. What do you need, bud?
Can I have just one more popsicle?
One more popsicle.
You can have one more popsicle, Kira.
I made fruit popsicles. Okay, be as quiet as you can, okay? Shh. So what I want to do is I want to get them a binder, and I want to have their subjects they need to do, and what they need to do first, and I can put it in one of the sleeves, and they can just check it off with a dry erase marker if I put it in one of the sleeves. And then I also want to add their tracing sheets into that binder. That way they're all in one spot, and I'm not like fumbling through them every morning, which I do every morning. So after their tracers, Eli will get to his spelling. So he does his spelling, and do your thing, Eli. So he does his spelling, and he'll come give it to me. I'm going to look over it. If he gets one wrong, I'm going to cross it out, Eli, and I'm going to have him write it 5 times if he got it wrong on the back. Okay, so he will do his spelling, and I don't know if you can hear me or not. Hot water. Okay, so his spelling is included with his language arts. So, let me think. So, for their spelling, I just have them do a wide rule binder, and I have them write their words. I'll show you. I have them write their words. Oh, that's, yeah, 3 times. So once here, and then da-da. And then I'll go over it, and they have to write their name and the date at the top. Okay, go play. And I wrote, check, give to mom to check when done. Go play, please, outside. So that's their spelling. Kira does the same concept of spelling. Hers spelling is with her language arts, which that's different. So for Eli's language, okay, be really quiet, okay? You can say hi.
Hello, I just ate my pops.
Do you see it all over your face? It's all over your nose. So for Eli's language arts, we are doing the good and the beautiful. So at the beginning of this school year, I had them both, I'd probably explained this so many times, I had them both doing 2 different curriculums to figure out what we wanted to go with. So Eli was finishing up his K level with the good and the beautiful, and he was doing, I had him start Christian Liberty Press, spelling, math, and language arts. We ended up cutting that all together. We're not using that curriculum at all. Don't get that on the, you just cut it on the table. Do that over the sink, please. Do that over the sink, Kira. Over the sink. I cut it completely out because the pages, not necessarily the science, or not the spelling. Spelling was okay. There were some words in there, like, really, I didn't even know what the definition of them went. So I'm like, you're not even doing that. Get your popsicle and go outside. So.
Can I do the tablet
No.
now?
Just go outside, eat your popsicle. I lost my train of thought. You got it?
Yep.
So, no. Eat your popsicle outside. No. Shut the door.
Why did Kira get?
I don't know. You'll see when she gets out there. Shut the door. Obey. Okay. Oh, I literally lost my train of thought. Okay, so so I had Eli doing the Christian Liberty Press Language Arts and the K Good and the Beautiful. I sloughed off doing the level K and we focused on the Christian Liberty Press. Ended up not liking the Christian Liberty Press because there's just a ton of stuff on the pages. It's too much, it gets overwhelming, and we were all just super frustrated by the end of math and language arts. So we just cut them completely out of everything. So we focused on his level K, even though he was in first grade. His level K, finished it, and went to level 1. Go play outside, Kira. And so even though it's the end of the 2019-2020 school year and it's actually starting the next school year, we are still finishing this up with him because we moved twice. And we switched back to this one rather than Christian Liberty Press. So he's doing this, and his spelling is with this. Just know that the Good and the Beautiful, Jenny is Mormon. So that's something that you need to pray about, you need to think about, you need to research, and the only thing though is I've only used, I did order the science, but I never used it. I have only used their language arts. It does mention God, but it keeps it non-denomination. So that's up to you. But she does say that she does not, she keeps it non-denomination. So that's that. So for Eli's math, same thing. He was doing, let me think. He was doing, I had him doing, was it Singapore? I had him doing a couple of other random books of math, but then I also was focused on Christian Liberty Press math, mostly. We ended up not liking it. So I then switched him to Master Books Math, Math Lessons for Living Education Level 1. He finished that, and he finished that one. So that's Eli for math and language arts. So let me move them so I am not confused. Okay, so Kira's language arts, same thing for Kira. She was doing the Christian Liberty Press language arts, and she was doing Master Books Language Lessons for Living Education. She finished that. I think that was level 2, I believe. Yeah, second grade. And like I said, we cut out Christian Liberty Press. That I know some of you love it. That's totally, it just didn't work for us. Every curriculum is different with every different family. So I have a sweet friend, and she told me they're using Christian Light Education for their son. And so I looked into it. Kira absolutely loved the look of it, the layout, the fact that there are 10 little work booklets per grade. So I went ahead and since we switched curriculums, I didn't know if there'd be learning gaps. So I feel like I'm losing my voice. I feel like I'm in a hurry. I always feel like I'm in a hurry. Woosah. The kids are just literally staring at me at the window. So, we switched her from all that to Christian Light Education or publication, which is 10 workbooks per grade per subject. So she's doing that for her language arts. I put her in the second grade level because I didn't want learning gaps. I didn't want her to miss on anything. So she's on book 4 with that, and we will play catch up, and it's okay. Life goes on. We will catch up. So she's doing that. She absolutely loves it. There are 2 quizzes in each book, a self-check and a test, and then a spelling test with it. So she loves that. We are loving that. I don't know for Eli what I'm going to do with his language arts, if I'm going to keep him with the good and the beautiful, because Kira did use that at the same age level he was, and she has a really good, solid reading. She can read really well, and we use that and a Becca at the very beginning. That was a Becca. So that's a mouthful. I know this is a ton. I know curriculums can get so overwhelming. I wish that I could just get just one box curriculum, just call it good. I don't know why. I just can't do it. I start looking at all the different curriculums like, oh my goodness, I like this one for Kira, I like this one for Eli, I like this math for Kira, I like this math for Eli. It's like nothing. I'm just all over the place, and I'm doing what works. So props to those who can just find a box curriculum and just go with it. I don't know why, I just can't do it. So yes, we love Christian light education. I get so confused. Oh, gross. Rinse it off and then you can continue.
I'm not having this.
Okay, then put it in the sink and call it good. Okay. So then for her math, she did level 1, 2, and 3 of Master Books Math Lessons for Living Education. We stopped in the middle of level 3. Probably my fault because I wasn't taking the time and no more. That's okay. You were almost done with it anyways. It's okay. Play outside for a little bit longer.
Well, now it's red.
Hey, look at me. Lose the attitude right now. Stay in your boundaries. So she probably didn't practice her multiplication enough and all that stuff, and it was just kept going, and she wasn't fully grasping the concepts like she should before she moves on. So I stopped her doing that one, and I started researching what we're going to go with next. So in the meantime, I just have her doing, I have her doing Kumon math books and dollar store math book workbooks as well. She loves the workbooks. She's been doing workbooks and loving them since she was super little. She was my child that literally had a stack, and she would go through each one, do one page in this one, and keep going and keep going. It was crazy. Eli's the exact opposite. She is my workbook kid. She loves it. So I will do a reveal of what we're going to go with. This is what we're doing now, so I'll save that for the next video. So yeah, like I said, she's just going over. I'm really trying to get her to memorize her multiplication facts, and she's doing Kumon math books and dollar store math books right now, just to, keep it going. So there's that. History. Let's see. So I don't have it with me, but we were doing, oh my goodness, history. We've just been jumping around because I just can't. I'll share it in my other video. Okay, I'll just tell you now. So I am affiliate with Notgrass History. So let me tell you I'm sorry, my chair is squeaking. Let me tell you the background story. So I think it was 2.5 or 2 years ago when the kids were younger. I loved the look of Notgrass History. Loved it. When we got it, I don't know, I honestly don't even remember. I think it was just too advanced of wording for the kids. They were younger. So I love the company. I reached out to them. They gave me a full refund and everything was good. Looking at it now, I'm like, oh my goodness, I wish I would have kept the curriculum. So yes, I'm an affiliate with them. I have an affiliate link on my Instagram, in my link tree. Link. Oh, I'm getting shaky. I think I had too much coffee, or not enough coffee. So I am going to be using their history, Notgrass History. What is it called? My Star Spangled Banner, I think. And then I'm also going to be using their geography. Oh, what is the name of it? Our 50 states or something like that. I have a highlight on my Instagram about Notgrass as well. So that's who I'm going with for geography and history. That's all I'm going to tell you what I'm using for that, because I'll say that for the other video. So that's kind of a breakdown of what we're doing. Oh, for readers, I absolutely love the not a fan of Christian Liberty Press workbooks. I like their science, Christian Liberty Press nature readers. I think there's like 6 or 7, I think. I have like 1 and 5. I want to get all of them. So I love those. And I also have the kids read 2 pages in this, the Noah Webster's Reading Handbook. And then I also have some Abeka readers. This is the one Kira is reading right now. And then Kira already finished this one and Eli's reading it now. And then this is one I've been reading. This is from Abeka. It's not really, it's just random stories. I thought it was a history book, but it's not really. But yeah, we've been going over that one. So back to history. I have jumped around with history because nothing has just, I don't know, seemed to really fit. Like, I love read alouds. And that's Notgrass is, the read aloud style. It's a big hardback book. I tried Story of the World. We read the book, but I didn't have the workbook. They did like the stories though. I have Story of the World. Someone on Instagram years ago sent me the whole big binder and the timeline for free. I don't remember who it was. I don't remember if I'm still following them or they're still following me. I am sorry, I forgot who you are. But thank you. We started to go through that and then I just left off and stopped. We moved twice, so things just don't get picked back up. But I do like it. And then we tried to do the Beautiful Feet book history, where you have to buy, you can just get their pack, but it was too expensive for us. For me, I was just like, So what I did was, I was like, okay, every time we need a new book, I'll just buy it off eBay or Amazon or Thrift Books or ChristianBook.com. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea. I literally need to buy things ahead of time and have it ready to go because I kept forgetting to get the Christopher Columbus book. So we started it. We got through learning about Leif Erikson, or am I saying his name right? I think. Anyways, we love that story. It's the book that they have on their website, the Beautiful Feet books. But because I didn't keep buying and purchasing the books that was needed to go with the curriculum, we stopped doing that. So I'm excited to get a history curriculum and make sure it's a fit for us. And I'm pretty sure that Notgrass is that fit. So I will update you guys after we start using it. I'll do a review and all that good stuff. So, science. Ooh, where is it? Oh, there's my face. So science, we went with Master Books. We just completed it yesterday. So this is Adventures in Creation. Love this book. Love. I love Master Book Science. So cute. So, that's what we used. I highly recommend Master Book Science. I love it. It is obviously a Christian worldview. So if you're looking for secular, then you will not want to go with Adventures in Creation. So yeah, that's pretty much it. What I do for the date, because I have them right there doing everything, I just have one of these little things from Target, write the date on it, and then we go over every morning what's the 8 stand for, the 14, 2020. And then this is just something fun extra I have them do this at least twice a week. This is the addition version. I think they have subtraction and multiplication as well. I got this at Lakeshore. You watch. So here it is. So you say it, and they can check their answer because the answer is right there in red. So this video is getting way longer than I was hoping. So these are the dollar store This one's Kira's, this one's Eli's. So, I think that's about it. I'm trying to hurry up because my kid's outside and my husband gets off work at 4 and it is 3:42 and I need to make dinner and get dinner more prepared. So yeah, my Instagram handle is learning.as.we.grow. So find me on there. That's the account that I'm most active on. I rarely post on my YouTube. I will try and start posting more. The kids absolutely love watching old videos, so I want to try and keep doing videos with them, like cooking or activities, science stuff like that, so you guys can kind of see our day on certain things we do, and just so the kids, it's really just so the kids can look back and see, just remember all the memories and stuff that we did. So that's about it. If you have any questions, most of the time I don't see when someone comments on videos on YouTube. I am not paying attention. Shut the door. But I will get back to you on Instagram in within an hour or two. So, all right, I did it. I finally did.
What?
Ow! I kicked my chair. That was perfect. Okay. All right. Guys, calm down. Calm
Me and
down.
the giant chipmunk.
Okay, well, yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, just message me on Instagram. All right. Please stop. Eli, please stop. Honey, you just bashed my glasses. Stop me. Stop. Stop.
Yeah, here's your hairdo.
All right. Bye, guys. Oh, I can't reach.